terrain, pull up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the flight sim deck and Innsbruck Airport in Austria, where we'll be doing a flight to Palme De Mallorca in Spain. We'll be flying Niki Airlines Flight number 3366, which they use the TUI Flight Netherlands livery, but today we'll be using the Thomson Airline livery, because I don't have the Flight Netherlands one, but this is very close. The only difference is instead of TUI, it says Thomson, but it's the same color scheme and smiley face logo. So that's what we'll be taking over there today. Little mid-morning flight. And this is the way we'll be heading out of Innsbruck, departing runway 26 and flying the left pattern, which you climb the whole time during that pattern, and then on your way out onto the mountain flying, and then on down to the southwest here. And we'll be going along the coast and then eventually out to the ocean, because Palme De Mallorca is over here on this island. And we'll be making our way in through here. And yeah, that's going to be the route today. Just wanted to show you that. This is skyvector.com if you'd like to plan your flights the same way. That is what I use. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Going by the Big Boot of Italy. Down off to the left. Okay, pushback is complete. We're going to start the engines, getting the fuel pumps on, the hydraulic pumps. And we're going to start with the right engine, the number 2. Alright, startup is looking good. Okay, everything's stabilized. Now we're going to start to the left. Get the runway turn-off lights on and the taxi light. Release the parking brake and we're ready to go. Now this is a beautiful airport done by Orbx. We did a first look on the FSElite channel, and as I said in the recent Q&A I did, that was my favorite video that I've ever created, so you might want to check that out. Now see the livery over there that we just passed, that's like the one we're supposed to be flying in, but this is so close, I decided to use it. So I'm going to include the whole trip over there. It's very easy to taxi over to 26 at this airport, just on down onto the runway, and then it's one of those runways where you have to turn around on the runway. I love doing little taxi trips like that, so we'll include the whole thing today. But yeah, you can get this through Orbx. Beautifully done. I mean, it's one of the best airports I've ever used, and the frame rate, the optimization is pretty good. Pretty good for what you're seeing. You think it would use up a lot of resources, but it actually is pretty stable. And that'll be a left up here, and then right on to the runway. Now, where we're going today, Palme De Mallorca, it's situated on the south coast of Mallorca, on the Bay of Palma. So it's right there, and it's an airport that serves over 22 million passengers a year. I just got it through Aerosoft, and it's done through Aerosoft, and it comes with another airport too around here. I can't remember the name, but this route is totally new to me. I've never done this route. I found it on FlightAware. This flight, I don't know if it's every day or if it's a few times a week. I'm not clear on that, but it's a flight that they are doing right now. I'm not sure if it's seasonal or anything. But it's one of the few 737-800 flights that actually leaves that airport. I was kind of surprised there aren't too many. So my plan is I want to do a lot of those. And looking to get the A320 back so I can, do that. There are a lot of A320s come out of here, the Dash 8. But those two planes don't work on version 4 right now. So that's a little disappointing. I don't have version 3 installed anymore. And here we go, my favorite part. Just love the detail they put on everything. The runway, you can see the patchwork here, some of the tire marks, the grit and grime. It's pretty cool. And up next, I'm going to show you the departure plate. This is one I was able to find. It says for flight simulation only, non-commercial. I couldn't find the commercial ones. I know they're out there. And, well, that's the departure we're going to do today. It's supposed to be a visual departure. We're not going to be able to see for a little bit. So, I'm just going to have to deal with that. These are the clouds right now. This is the departure I want to do. No ATC, so this is what I'm going to do. And for some reason, after the latest update, I can't get the click spots on the clock to work. And my flight director doesn't show up anymore either, and this only started happening after either the last or the second to last update, so I'm not sure what that's about. But alright, we're going to power up to 40% N1 and we'll be out of here. Positive climb, gear up. Now, if I understand the chart right, they want you to turn to 272, which is just a little bit. I actually turned a little too far, and I would actually wait on the turn. You follow the runway heading a little more. I kind of turned early, and plus I can't see the mountain next to me because of the clouds. Like I said, you would normally do this visually. And then you make your left turn, and you start tracking back there. I forgot the name of the VOR, otherwise I'd say it. But it's an interesting departure if you like a challenge, if you like something different, this is one to try. Too bad there's clouds right now, otherwise you'll be able to see the beautiful landscape. Alright, just past 10,000 feet with the landing lights off, the runway turn-off lights, and we're just going to track this heading right here all the way over to Rum, and then we'll be turning around, having a look at the beautiful Austrian mountains over here. And this flight should last us about an hour and a half. We're going up to flight level 360, and just put on the LNAV, VNAV, and I'll engage the autopilot in just a moment, and it'll fly the profile for us. Calm weather around here. I believe they're supposed to get a storm tomorrow, a little bit later, so yeah, we're making it out before that. It would be nice to fly around here during the rain or snow. Okay, making our right turn back. And we're going to pass Innsbruck again, but this time we'll be much higher. We're going to be about, probably about 10,000 feet. We should be above it. But like I said, it's one of the most interesting departures, heading out through these mountains. Currently using Rex with soft clouds and the active sky. Cessna 208B by Coronado has since been released, so I'll be doing a flight with that pretty soon. It's one of my favorite prop planes, so it'll be my first time using it in version 4. Gosford's coming up in less than a month, and I will be there. I'll be making a film on behalf of Just Flight, just covering the event. So I hope to see some of you there. Let me know in the comments if you'll be there. I've never been before. I've never been to the United Kingdom, so that'll be fun. I'll try to document some of the trip. I have an Instagram page. You can follow me on there, or the Facebook for the Flight Sim Deck. And that's where I show a few behind the scenes things that I do, aviation related usually. Sometimes I'll show a couple random things that I'm doing with my time, but for the most part it's flight sim or aviation related. Just got back from the California Capitol Air Show. Make sure you check out that video. Had a great time there. Always love to go to that. Okay, and if you look below there, Innsbruck is down there. That's a little bit behind us, the airport itself, but that's the area you fly into and around. So you kind of do a full circle around the airport until you're up at the altitude. We're at 27,000 feet right now, and you got about 9,000 more to go for cruise altitude. Alright, we're approaching cruise now. We're going to be here for a while. Clouds are going to clear up in a little bit, and as you can see here, we moved forward in time. And we're approaching the coastline, and then we'll be going out to the ocean and approaching the island. So, not too much longer to go on the flight. Alright, the top of descent is approaching us fast, and we're going to be making all our way down, making the island approach. It's going to be an ILS approach into 24 left. You know, these conditions don't really require an ILS approach, but I'm just doing one to ease up the workload on me, so I can get the aircraft prepared before I hand fly it in. Get our course set up. Already got the frequency in. And we'll set our minimums. Airport elevation is 57 feet. Got that set up on the first officer side. Now we'll change the altitude on the MCP. Alright, we've passed 10,000 feet, just crossed into 8,000, and making our way in. I think they modeled the island too for the scenery. I can't remember everything they modeled, but it looks like they did. Pretty sure they did. I don't think this is the default scenery. So, it looks like they did the island in the airports. And it looks pretty good. So it's always fun doing an approach you've never done before. It's a pretty straightforward, easy approach. You don't start to, you turn onto the runway heading with about 10 miles to go. Alright, we're right around 2,500 feet. And this is the approach that we're doing today. ILS into 24 left. Alright, gear down. The airport's off to the left at about 11 o'clock. And now we will line up. reversers out. Get some of the cleanup now. Put the flaps up, auto brake 2 off. Start the auxiliary power unit, landing lights off, taxi light on. I think turn off lights actually stay on, but we're just gonna run the taxi light right now. It's daytime anyway. Alright, up next, I got the replay for you, so stay tuned. Switch over to the APU generator, and we're good to go into the gate. I'm not running ultimate traffic today. Didn't need it at the Orbx Airport because it already comes with airplanes, static airplanes at the gates and parking and such. But this airport does not. That'd be a nice thing for them to start including in some of these sceneries. I'd like that. But, yeah, not running ultimate traffic, and I'd have no idea where this airline would park. Someone's going to pick a gate up here on the left, one of these. Park and call it a day. That was a good one. Kind of looking forward to weather, the winter. I'm looking forward to the weather that'll be coming up with the various storms. I'm actually going to wait because we have a lot of airport vehicles coming by. So as soon as they pass, after this next one will turn in. The tug, looks like. Okay. Yeah, I want to do some more flights around here. Like I said, it comes with another airport or two with this scenery pack, so I want to make sure I get good use of them. I'll figure out some other routes that happen. Now we can do a route into Innsbruck out of here, so do that eventually. I like to mix it up. Now what's nice here is on the wall they have a device that'll tell you when to stop. That's useful. And we'll stop right there. So the parking brake is set, and we'll cut the engines. And of course, the seatbelt sign. APU bleed. And I forgot to turn the strobe off again. I keep leaving it on after a replay. I turn it back on for the replay, but I keep forgetting to turn it off. Alright everybody, as the jetway moves in, we're going to call an end to this flight. I want to thank you for coming by. You guys take care. See you next time.